Inevitably, when people call about a criminal case, they are upset. A lot of times family members call for them. They don't know what to do. They've got themselves in a problem. They didn't think it was that big of a deal. They've been told charges are going to be filed against them or charges have been filed against them. First of all, they need to know what to expect. They need to know how long this is going to take to resolve. They're going to need to know what it might cost them. They need to know the consequences of this crime they've committed. It is a complete kind of shakedown of where they are right now. Discuss where they're at, where they're going. They need to know what they're going to have to do to minimize this. If they need to do any counseling or go to any type of coursework or do community service, they can start on that immediately. Sometimes that mitigates the issues you have with the district attorney's office because it shows you're taking a step to resolve these issues without being forced to. But the big thing about hiring a criminal law attorney, they need to be experienced, they need to know the jurisdiction you're in so they know how to handle it. A lot of times people think they need to hire an out-of-town attorney to handle these cases, but that's not true. The district attorneys are very busy. You can never get them on the phone. The best way to deal with cases sometimes is running to them in a break room at the courthouse, seeing them on a docket, or going to their office and just waiting until they can see you. Having an attorney that has access to the district, having an attorney who has access to the district attorney and the assistant district attorney is critical. And having an attorney who can prepare for trial if you need to go is critical. So the biggest mistakes people make when they have a criminal charge is they believe that the police have their best interests at heart. They believe police. If you tell us everything happened, we'll suggest to the district attorney they go easy on you. No. Don't talk to the police. Don't give a statement. Don't give a recorded statement. Just immediately get your lawyer. Do not believe they're good men, policemen are. They're trying to protect the community. But when it comes to dealing with potential criminals and potential charges, they have a job to do. They do it well. But they do not have your best interest at heart. So don't make a statement to the attorney, to the law enforcement, and hire a lawyer as soon as you can to protect your rights. When you select a criminal attorney, look for experience. A man with experience is never at the mercy of the man with a theory. And when you get out of law school, you have a lot of theories, but you have no experience. So experience, a lot of time trumps aptitude. So hire someone who's been around the block, who's been there, and ask for references. See if he can give you or she can give you some references to call about cases you've handled for people in the past. And if you do those things, you're going to select somebody that you feel comfortable with. You need to like them. You need to believe they're being honest with you. You need to believe that they have time for you and they listen to you. Obviously, when someone is facing a criminal charge, the first thing that comes to their mind is I need to have an attorney. And you're right, you do. The next thing I think of is how much is it going to cost me? I always try to tell people you get what you pay for. Simple as that. There's a reason people buy better boots than cheap boots because they want a pair of boots that's going to last a couple of years. When your life's in the crosshairs, when your life's in jeopardy, when your future's in jeopardy, the last thing you want to do is buy a best value pair of boots. You want to buy top of the line boots because you want to make sure your boots or your lawyer can get you to the end of this thing with as most success to you and minimizing any disruption in your life they can. Murray Law Firm is not the least inexpensive in town, but one of the better. And so well spent money on attorneys is the thing to do.